Yo, what's going on today's video? I got how to make Forsaken. This is part 10 to the series. Just letting you guys know the series is wrapping up. Stuff like I've covered most of the basic mechanics and stuff for the game, so maybe I'll do like one or two more part, maybe and stuff. But for the most part, the series wrapping up since I've showed most of the things and stuff. The whole since we've the round system, the killers, the survivors and whatnot and stuff. But yeah, so thank you guys for all the love and support you have shown on the channel and the Forsaken series. So in this part, I got some simple things. The video is gonna be pretty short. So one, I fixed a bug that someone pointed out to me, that the chase theme was still played despite the round having ended, and I added something a lot of people have wanted. I think literally the two things that people have wanted that I haven't done the most is just Last Man Standing and the generators and stuff. Um, but yeah, so I added Last Man Standing. I honestly thought this was gonna be a whole complex process and stuff. Honestly, it's like a few lines of code. I mean, if you want to add more stuff, you guys have that for you too, which I'll explain later in the video. But let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up our local script. We're gonna scroll. Damn, I did not realize I had this many lines. So we're gonna scroll down here, right? So you're scrolling. You guys recall the terror radius system, right? The RS dot the run surface dot heartbeat. I don't know what the hell just happened. Anyway, so the run surface dot heartbeat system, right? Or function, I should say, right? So this, we need to make sure that the music, if it's already playing, we need to make sure it stops and stuff if or a round is ended and stuff. So you're gonna go right here. You're going to then proceed to press enter, and let me just double check, make sure. Okay, I'm good. All right, so you're gonna go right here. You're then gonna say else if current killer is equal to no, which means a round is currently not in progress, right? Then you're gonna press enter, and then you're going to say for I, comma V and I pairs. Now I do want to clarify. I have a last man standing sound right here and stuff, right? So I have a sound right here. Last man standing. It's empty sound and stuff, right? Again, I get all my sounds from the toolbox. So you just go to the toolbox and get your sound, or insert the type sound and then just not sound group sound and then just insert your not animation your sound ID into it, right? Now I'm assuming that there are different. I don't think there are different last man standing themes for killers or anything. I think it's just simply just different ones, like just different last man standing sounds. So you could just make like a randomization system if you wanted to like just randomly guess it or whatnot and stuff. But anyway, so I'm just gonna say for IV in pairs, and then I'm gonna say script get children, right? Enter. Then we're going to say for I, comma V in I pairs. Actually, ignore what I just said. I just realized we're talking. I just realized what I'm doing right now is not for last man standing. This is fixing something. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. But anyway, we're gonna say script get children. Then we're gonna say once we've done the for loop, we're then going to say if v is a sound, not sound service, if v is a sound, right? And string dot find, you say v dot name, comma, then quotation marks, you're going to put the theme. Keep in mind what we're looking for here. Remember this is for our chase themes and stuff. So if you're looking for anything that has the word theme inside of the script or parented to the script, um, and v dot is playing, of course. Right? We need to make sure the sound is playing, enter, and then if it is, we'll stop the sound. So boom, that fixes that bug. Now for the last man standing, which is what I was explaining about how you need to just have your sound in there, right? So we can then open up the server script service. We need to go up here and we need to create a variable. We need to get a new service. So go up here, press enter. Then we're gonna say local ss. We're gonna create a variable for the sound service. So we're gonna say game get service sound service because we want the last man standing theme to play for the entire server and stuff instead of just a single player or like two players or something. And then we're just go down to the player added function, which is right here, and then right here. I don't know why the breakpoints be doing this. I don't know why I'd be doing that. Anyway, so we're gonna go right here, right? So if survivor count is less than one, so we're just gonna go right here, press enter. So then you're gonna say else if survivor count is equal to one, which means it's time for last man standing. Press enter. Now, to my understanding, all that happens is like the round goes to like I think a minute and a half. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Or if it starts at a minute and a half, I don't know. But the point is, from my understanding, all that happens is that music starts playing. I honestly thought it was like a whole thing, like there are effects and like the killer gets faster or something. But no, apparently all it is just the music just the music starts playing. So I'm just gonna say ss dot last man standing colon play. So we're gonna play the last man standing music. Now, if you let's say you want to add more stuff, right? You would add it exactly where I'm at right now. This is where you would add it for last man standing. And so this is exactly where you would add it and everything. You would, if you I don't know if you wanted to say like, oh, if you wanted to say like, oh, if you wanted to get the killer, for example, like if you wanted to make the killer faster or slower, remember you have the current killer variable at the top, which has the killer's username, so you could get their character, make them faster, slower, whatever you want to do. So you could add the rest of your last man standing code right here, right? Then I'm going to say else if survivor count, right, is equal to 0, enter. So this is just simply to just wrap things up, right? And then you're just going to say if ss or regular bracket, or actually no, ss dot last man standing is dot is playing, enter, and then you just say ss dot or ss dot last man standing stop, right? So boom. You could use a variable to keep track of what theme is currently playing for, or like what soundtrack is playing for Last Man Standing, or what you could do is you could just have a folder of Last Man Standing themes inside of the sound service, and then simply just make them all stop it, or just check if one is playing and then just stop it if it is playing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, it was going to be a very quick video. I thought it'd be longer. I thought Last Man Standing would be a lot more complex and stuff, but it was honestly pretty simple. So yeah, if you guys want to add anything else, just literally put it here. If you don't know how to get the killer's character instance, you would just say uh, killer. You could just say like killer character is equal to game dot players find first child, and then remember we have the current killer, which is the name of the killer. Um, so then you could now make changes to their walk speed. You could make them faster, slower, give them more health, less health, whatever you want to do. Less health, I should say. And then if you want to change anything with the survivor, remember that's the player because, wait, no, sorry, not the player because because they died. What you would just simply do is you would just use this for a loop. You could just use this for a loop. You would just, you could just copy and paste this. You guys don't have to do this, by the way. I'm just simply demonstrating for you guys. You could just Control C, Control V, and then you would just say if v.team, which means this player, and then you could just get your character instance. So survivor character is equal to v dot character, right? And then boom. Then you can make changes to survivor if you want. So yeah, just add all your last man standing code here, right? So boom. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely leave a like and subscribe and stuff. As always, if you guys want access to any one of my scripts or models, just read the description to find out how to get access to that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next.